Is your internet better?
Y-
Sounds a little better.
Nice.
Oh man, we're really gonna need some adult supervision, I think, for this episode. Because oh my god, it's so hot. What'd you say?
Who?
You're going out on me, man.
God damn it.
All right, go ahead, try again.
All right, for a lot of it, I was thinking, all right, who's masturbating? Like in the show.
I don't even know what the episode was called. I knew what we were getting into. Because, like, as soon as it was Jadzia, I was like, all right, well, I know it's going to be a lady. It's going to be a lady scientist who's going to show up. Because then
some worm business.
Yeah, well, I knew it was going to be extra sexy, too, because if you notice, Avery Brooks directed this episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's the director. So it's just like, all right, that makes sense. Because he's a sexual maniac. So it just kind of worked out that way, that this episode was sexy.
Yeah.
Episode is called Rejoined. Yes. 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 It was so sexy. And the lady who played the other doctor was real sexy too. Susanna Thompson, who played Khan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Khan.
It's so hot. Oh my God. So hot.
Yeah, I don't remember in the 90s there being anything on TV.
Nah, I don't think there was. I don't think there was a lot of hot stuff going on like this, like real hot, like, yeah, like they're totally going to make out and stuff. There was a strong negative reaction from some viewers I'm reading on Wikipedia.
Not really?
Mm-hmm. The one channel in the southern United States took the steps of editing the kiss out of the initial broadcast. Wow. Echeveria's mother told him that they should have issued a parental guidance warning before broadcasting it. Wow, man, the 90s were a really long time ago. Like just in the way society kind of works now. I mean, I guess in some places, two chicks kissing on the mouth is still kind of seen as wrong. But I mean, think about the stuff that happens today just on social media.
Yeah.
You know? It's really weird to think. It's weird to look at something that was so controversial, I guess, in 1995 and then watch it, fucking 28 years later or 23 years later. And she's like, yeah, that's cool.
Well, not even that long. 10 years later, 2 girls, 1 cup.
Yeah, right.
A sensation.
But before we get down to the brass tacks of Star Trek and hot chicks making out, because that's not the whole episode's going to be about. It's going to be about experimental wormholes. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, let's experiment.
Yeah, let's get some wormholes and do some experimenting on them, baby. I think your boys were hard done today, friend.
Yeah, it was a valiant effort.
I think your boys were hard done today, friend. Much like my boys were hard done by the officials in UEFA when it comes to this Liverpool side.
Really? I didn't get a chance to watch it.
Or you didn't watch the game?
No, I had to work.
There was a couple instances. I guess there was a handball that didn't get called on one of the Liverpool right backs or something like that Trent Arnold dude or whatever. And there was a phantom offsides call. So I heard there were some controversial moments that just happened to go Liverpool's way. I don't know what's going to happen in the final because, I mean, who are the referees going to favor? Like, these are...
I don't know. I wonder who's going to be the ref.
I just, I hope Liverpool loses.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be likely outcome.
You think? But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I felt bad for your boy. Madrid, so what? You went out on me.
I said they're so tough.
Yeah. And like they just know how to play in these big games.
This guy, Marco Asensio, that guy's phenomenal.
It never sees the field.
Yeah.
They're a tough side. It was a tough game today for Rome. I felt bad for your boys. But anywho, let's talk about Rejoined, the 78th episode of the American science fiction television series Deep Space Nine. That's what
it should have been the episode.
Yeah, it should be what?
It should have been the 69th
episode. This was the first televised lesbian kiss. Wow.
Ever?
Yeah, that's what it says according to Wikipedia. And who can argue with that?
Yeah.
The episode received a volume of feedback from viewers of the series, both positive and negative. This is where I wish we had been, so we could see like what the 1995 AOL reaction was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, again, watching this now, I'm just like, okay, cool. Like this is, it was a good episode. Like it's nice to see, that love in the future, baby, doesn't mean a thing, whether your sex or creed or color or religion or your trilogy, if you will.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see, but I just didn't know. I would like to know the 1995 reaction to this.
Well, I mean, you can imagine, like, it wasn't too long before that Eddie Murphy got caught with a transvestite, right?
Yeah.
And Hugh Grant.
Yeah, so Hugh Grant was just a regular old prostitute.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. But I mean, yeah. So like, it wasn't back then for like transvestites and transsexuals.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a big deal.
Not a big deal. I guess. I don't know. Just kind of crazy. Terry, where is it? I'm all over the place here. Terry, what's her name? What's her real name? The chick that plays Dax.
Oh.
Terry Farrell said that this was her favorite episode.
Yeah.
She said, I just love kissing women, you understand?
Yeah.
And it's great. But I mean, like, they have alluded to, I guess, homosexuality and stuff like that in the other episodes. Like, think about the Mirror Universe episodes with sexy Kira, where she's all like trying to bang everybody, you know?
Yeah.
But that's in the Mirror Universe, though. So this is actually in like the real deal Star Trek universe, where two girls smooching each other.
Yeah. Passionately.
They were, I mean, that was some good kissing, if you will.
There was. Discuss until we get there, but yeah.
I mean, there's not really much else to it. I mean,
I will say my favorite part of the episode is right at the beginning,
which is
Zia is doing the magic trick.
Yeah.
But when she pulls the latinum out of Quark's ear pocket, he's like, "What the?" I thought that was awesome.
I thought the episode was super fun. Like you said, it does open with Jadzia doing a fun magic trick on Quark, and I like that.
I hate magic, but I thought that was pretty good.
I don't trust magicians, Dennis. I got to tell you.
Nah, magicians and ventriloquists, they can fuck off.
Yeah, they're super sneaky, right? Like I just don't buy the way they make their living, baby. They sleight of hand and one hand doing some crazy things while the other hand is doing other crazy things. It's not trustworthy, Jack.
Yeah.
No, I don't like magic. I like mages though. Like I like fantasy magic, if you will. But like,
oh yeah, that's completely different.
Yeah.
They actually had powers.
Yeah, totally right. I just feel like magicians in real life are just con men.
Yeah. I mean, everybody knows that it's a trick. And I think that's the part I can't get down with.
Maybe
Good job. A lot to do this trick. Well done.
Maybe they just like fooling you. Maybe they appreciate the art of learning the trick.
I don't appreciate it.
Me neither. I didn't trust magicians and magic. Do you remember the It's Tricky video from Run DMC? Do you remember that video with Penn and Teller in it? And they're playing 3-card Monty, and Penn and Teller take that lady's chain, and then she has to run and find Run DMC, and she's like, Run DMC, he took my chain. Do you remember this?
I don't.
Oh man, it's so good. Like, that's basically the plot of the video is like, Penn and Teller are street magicians, and they're playing 3-card Monte. And somehow, I mean, the lady is completely off base because they're not just going to snatch her chain. Like, she has to wager the chain, right? But
Right. Yeah.
through the trickery of 3-card Monte, she loses the chain. And then she goes, Run DMC, they took my chain. And Run is on the phone. He's like, what? They did what? All right, we'll be right there. And all of a sudden, like, a helicopter shows up and stuff. Like, it's real ridiculous. I can't believe you've never seen this.
No, man, the Heroes for Hire is serious.
This is a great video, dude. I can't believe you've never seen it. It's tricky. We can't share a screen when I watch something, can we? Yeah, let me see. Can you see this, Dennis? Do you see?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll watch this together. Dennis and I are watching the It's Tricky video right now. For those of you who've never seen it. The plot
go
is
to YouTube and search It's Tricky.
Yeah. See, they're playing 3-card Monte.
Oh, look at that.
See, she gambles the chain, so it's kind of her fault. She gives up the chain on her own accord, yes.
That's a hell of a chain.
See, they see the cops and they split. No, they didn't. You gambled your chain.
Of course, the cop's like, oh, no. Those are stolen.
And then they're in a helicopter. Isn't it very strange? You've never seen this?
No.
And then it just kind of goes from there. And then they get the chain back eventually. Somehow. I don't remember how they get the chain back, Dennis. I just remember it happens. And then ever since that video, it's like, I don't trust magicians.
Those magicians, they're tricky.
They're going to take my chain, even though I'm gambling illegally on the street and probably shouldn't be doing that. The lesson here isn't don't gamble. It's never trust magicians.
Exactly.
I learned that at an early age.
Yeah. And if you do, make sure you have Run DMC's number. Helicopter.
You've got the Run DMC copter number on your phone.
Yeah.
They took my chain. What? I'll be right there. And the cool part is it's a landline. Like, they have a landline and a helicopter.
Gotta have a lot of slack in that cable.
we can only fly like 10 feet off the ground. The cord's not very long. We really can't go anywhere. We just kind of have to hover. Just hovering.
Yeah.
Then what's the point of having the helicopter? It's the aesthetics, bro. We have a helicopter. We just can't go anywhere. All right. So you're telling me you can afford a helicopter but not a cell phone? Do you know how much cell phones cost?
Man, it's 1985.
Easier to get a helicopter. This ain't Star Trek. We ain't got no communicators.
To now? This ain't Star Trek.
But yeah, I guess in the first draft of the script, Dax's former partner was written as a man. But after this was the story was clear. Yeah, that'd be boring. And I gotta tell you, some of the lineage confused me. Like when they were trying to describe how these two people were connected. Like Benjamin shows up and he tells Jedzi, he's like, "Hey man, you got there's some Trill scientists coming, and you've got like 3 months vacation. So why don't you just leave?" You're like, "What?" She's like, yeah, you should probably leave. And she's like, I don't want to leave. I can face her or whatever. And then we see that she's a hot chick. And then I guess the symbiotes were married at one point. But I don't understand how far away they were from each other.
Yeah, it was weird because it seems like it was 3 lives for Dax, but just 2, like 1 life.
Yeah.
So that was kind of weird. Because what's his name? Curzon was old as shit.
Yeah, Curzon was like 100 years old because we hear that because Cisco talks about planning his birthday party.
Yeah.
But But you know, I mean, there's going to be some serious shit going on here. Because once they meet each other, like as soon as they get off the fucking spaceship, for lack of a better term, the docking bay, I don't know what the fuck it is, but when she gets off the ship, they have a good chemistry. It's well cast.
Yeah.
Right? Like they're like, okay, these two people have had sex. Yes.
It had like a one night stand feeling, like the next morning, you know? Like everybody knows what happened last night.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to play it off like they're cool at that party.
It's like the walk of shame, bro.
Yeah.
They're walking.
Let me take you to breakfast. I'll take you to breakfast. Go to IHOP. It'd be cool.
Take you to Quarks for breakfast. Quarks is open for breakfast. That's my point. We ain't going. You just gonna give it to me, and then you're gonna leave. I'm gonna take your chain. Run DMC's gonna show up on the helicopter.
Yo, baby, you ever had breakfast sausage?
In your mouth. But yes, I guess they had been married, and they try to explain how they're not allowed to resume their relationship through rejoining or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I don't really understand. I mean, I kind of get it, but
the point is, like, if you die, then the Trill have more experiences. So if you try and go back and relive an old life, then you're getting the Trill point. So that's why they made up that rule for that.
So like if I had a worm inside me, right? And my worm at one point was in love with you, Dennis. I couldn't go back and be in love with you again because that would be unfair to the Trill, right? Or unfair to you.
Yeah, we couldn't do anything about it.
But what if we just had a natural attraction to each other, Dennis? What if the Trills had nothing to do with it?
I know
what's Trill got to do with it? Trill, but a worm living inside me. What's Trill got to do with it? Who needs a worm living inside of me?
When a wormhole can explode.
Because, like, who's to say that Khan and Dax just don't hit it off instantly? Like, who's to say they're just not into each other because they're into each other?
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't think that's very fair because, I mean, like, they could be like, yo, you're like the hottest chick I've ever wanted to sizzle with, and I'm going to totally do it. But then, like, they can't do it because they have some stupid worm living inside of them?
Like, it kind of lends them just having to go out into space and have sex with aliens because there's no rules on that.
Yeah.
You know? Like, not with that kind of rule hanging around over your head.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem fun because, I mean, like, how almost like I have to ask, like, hey, did we ever know each other in like 10 past lives ago? Did my worm know your worm? Oh, they did. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, like, that's real weird, right? So, like, all you have to be
like Trill Tinder, you know?
Yeah.
My worm knows her worm.
Oh, man, my worm used to go to high school with her worm eight hosts ago, so we can't hook up because he crushed it one time and he did her dirt. He didn't call her back. He said he was going to pull out, and he didn't pull out. He totally nutted inside of her, and like that's not cool.
What? No, that's a different Dak. Baby, that was 2 centuries ago. Come on,
baby. That was 8 hosts ago. That wasn't my nut. That wasn't my nut. And the science they're doing, I guess, is cool because they're trying to make a fake wormhole. I don't know why
this seems dangerous.
It does. It's very dangerous, obviously, but I don't see why the Trill would be working on this because I mean, like, they don't really seem much like exploring. They just kind of have worms living inside of them.
I think the only reason they did it, they have worms, and so wormhole would be like a neat thing to juxtapose with it.
What if the worm people made their own wormholes? What do you think about that? We can just call it a Trill hole.
It's just natural, man.
Yeah,
the worms want to.
Yeah, that's what we're doing here. We're making fake holes for our worms. Why you got to be a dick about it? I mean, it's just a hole for a worm. Stop being a dick. But I mean, it's pretty like the science experiment's going well. Um, Dax and Khan kind of hang out with each other at this party, and you can see that there is definitely some chemistry. But is the chemistry between the two worms or the two ladies?
I don't. That's kind of unclear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like, there's creepy dudes watching them, which makes it real weird feeling like the brothers watching. And there's too much porn like that now. I mean, it's hard to even go to the porn sites now without having like stepbrothers banging steps. It's just weird. I can't get into it. It kills my boner.
Yeah, and I guess that's the question too. Is that the worm's brother or is that her host's brother?
Dennis, I don't know. I can't tell you.
Yeah, we need Peg here.
Yeah. We need Peg Pegerson. And then there's that one old man scientist who just be like watching him at dinner. And that's just creepy. Like, if anything, that dude should be kicked out of the worm society because he's just watching these two people eat dinner. And I don't know.
Beating off in a restaurant. Come on.
I don't know where his other hand is, Dennis.
That's how I felt also. Like, we're just watching them themselves.
I felt like I was watching the Rockwell video. Is the mailman watching me? Is this old trail man watching me? They just want to eat. I mean, they're just being friendly with each other, and Julian's there. Julian
was beer. It's like, no, we're not lesbo for each other.
No, he's here. Look, we're interested in him. At first, I thought that maybe Khan was interested in Brigitte, but she was like, yeah, Brigitte, that's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. And Brigitte was like, oh, man, these two ladies are going to fuck it. I'm going to get to watch it. I got a front row seat to this stuff. And they're just chatting about trees and shit, and he's fucking sleeping at the table.
Yeah.
But it just proves.
It would have made more sense if Worf was there. I could have fucked them both.
Yeah, with his two dongs, right? One stand on the left, one stand on the right. And behold my two Klingon wieners. Now it's how do your worms feel about that?
I don't think you
What'd you say, Dennis?
I don't think you can say behold in the same sentence.
Behold the Klingon wieners.
Yeah.
It works very well.
It really kind of undercuts it.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. It's a juxtaposition, Dennis. Like your brain's not supposed to know what to make of it. You're like, what? This doesn't make any sense. He sounds so formal and regal, but then he says the word wiener, and now I'm just confused.
Behold songs.
But yeah, so I mean, Brigier's doing his best. Like, he's a good dude. He's just being nice because that's what he does. And I've never seen a doctor so happy to fix someone's broke ass leg. He just can't wait to get out of there.
Yeah.
Your internet's terrible.
I'm glad he pushed that guy. Break his leg.
Hey, look, what I need you to do is he got on his phone and was like, all right, call me back. Tell me that someone broke their leg. Who?
How did he break this guy's leg?
just kill him. Give him something. I mean, it's not like it's a big deal to fix a broken leg in the future. We just got to run this fucking beeping machine over it.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep. Fixed it. All right, let's get the hell out.
Like, normally he'd be like, why are you calling me? It's a broken leg. Bitch.
I mean, the machine can fix that by itself. You don't need me.
Yeah.
But nah, it just totally works out.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not getting my dick wet tonight. No. All right.
Another sad night for Julian.
Maybe broken leg guy will give me a handy.
Maybe I'll get a hando from some rando on the promenade.
Yeah. Again.
All these random handos.
Yeah.
I mean,
Julian's got a nut, baby.
Nice. But they do their damn thing, and eventually, you know what happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
One thing leads to another.
they spend too much time together and they're being too friendly. And the brothers like tell me,
and it's two hot women. Like when you love each other, come on, that physical push things to completion.
Yeah, there's got to be. I mean, because if Khan was like a big fat 80-year-old man, no one. I mean, Dax wouldn't be all like, "Dude, I got to get me some of that." Hell no, she's a fine ass woman, and she's a fine ass. And these two fine ass women gotta be in love with each other. They got to be in love.
Yeah, I mean, 4 years ago it would have been old ass Curzon.
Yeah. Let him do his thing. Let him get it in.
Do an old man affair.
And rubbing my penis.
Let me put it in you.
No, God. Let's have our worms kiss each other.
Mm-hmm.
Through our sexual organs. They'll just come out and smooch.
My worm fills up my...
It's going to come out my pee hole. My urethra, I believe it's called. And then your worm will come out of your vaginal cavity and they'll just start smooching. It'll be so hot. So hot.
Yeah.
I'm so hot. But yeah, so yeah, they make out. It's pretty hot. I mean, it's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna pretend like, yeah, that's not cool. But yeah, they totally kiss, and it was pretty rad.
It was juicy.
Yeah, there was some sweet smooching.
When they pulled a spit between their lips and everything, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. It was pretty great. I was pretty happy about it. I mean, for 1995, it wasn't just like a kiss like that. There was some open mouth. Like it was. I mean, it was pretty passionate smooching.
He's like, all right, another take.
I need to see that again. It didn't feel right the first time.
Take 95, please.
I'm like Stanley Kubrick. I need to have 1,000 takes of this from every angle.
They needed to deliver it to the to broadcast it. He's like, no, I need more time editing.
We have to
be perfect.
We have to film it again.
But Avery, my lips are chapped.
Call them back for reshoots.
Call them back to my trailer for reshoots.
Avery, my lips are chapped, though. We've been kissing for 4 hours.
And it will be 4 hours more until it is perfect.
The episode's only 45 minutes long, Avery.
This will
You're
be
like, why were they introduction on this episode?
This will be a 2-part episode. These outtakes will be on the DVD Blu-ray.
What's that?
I just invented.
What the hell's a Blu-ray?
It's nothing. I created it myself. Yes.
And then they go back out to do some science and the ship blows up.
Of course.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to die.
I thought so too. I was surprised that she didn't. I even told Stephanie because like Stephanie went to bed and I was like, yeah, Dax is hooking up with her ex-worm husband or whatever, but she's probably going to die. But she didn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
They made like a force field ramp for Dax to...
Yeah, that was weird. I didn't really much understand that part of it, but yeah.
I wish he would have... That would have been a lot cooler.
I didn't hear what you said because your internet keeps going out.
Oh, sorry. I'd say
okay.
I wish she would have slid down it.
Yeah, that would have been fun, right? Like, why make a cool force field ramp if there's not a slide? She could have said we. Like, they really blew an opportunity here.
Yeah.
And if anybody probably loves a good we, it's Avery Brooks.
Exactly.
Like you can tell that dude loves a good wee.
This time, give a really good wee.
I need another wee.
2 days of kissing, shooting, 1 day of wee shooting.
Yeah, 1 day of sliding. Like then that's why there wasn't much else to this episode. Like,
Well, it's a lot of smooching and sliding.
oh, she plays Moira Queen on Arrow. She's Oliver Queen's mom.
I thought she looked familiar.
That's how I knew her. Yeah, okay. All right.
She all dead on that show now.
Spoilers, Dennis. Come on.
It happens early on.
I'm not going to watch it.
Ish. Yeah.
I haven't watched it. I mean, I watched like the first 12 episodes and kind of liked it, but I was like, why is everybody so young and hot? And then I just didn't care. She was also in Little Giants. I love Little Giants.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Who was she in Little
His
Giants?
wife or Ed O'Neill's wife?
She was Patty Floyd. So that was...
It sounds like Rick Moranis' wife.
No, because Rick Moranis' name is Danny Shea. And I don't know who Patty Floyd is. Maybe Patty Floyd was the girl that she was in love with. I don't fucking know. Who fucking knows? All I remember is the Puerto Rico. The annexation of Puerto Rico. That's it. That's a great movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Danny's childhood crush, Patty Floyd. There you go. All right. So it's Rick Moranis' childhood crush. She's had a pretty good career, and she's a fine-looking woman.
Yeah.
She was in Ghosts of Mississippi. She was in Random Hearts. Isn't that the movie with no, okay. I thought that movie. Do you remember the movie where Christian Slater got a monkey heart? He got a heart transplant. Do you remember that? It was like a 90s movie. Do you remember that?
Is that why it hurts?
Yeah, it was something Hart said. There's Christian Slater heart movie. Like he got a heart transplant. Now I got to see the name of that movie.
I would love it if the hearts, because they just picked a random heart out of a box to give to him.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's a monkey heart movie or something. I forget the name of it. Christian Slater heart. What's the name of that? Untamed Heart. Yeah, it's Christian Slater and Marissa Tomei. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. That's weird. I thought he got a monkey heart or something. Okay, there you go. Yep, I'm right. Caroline is a young woman in Minneapolis, St. Paul, working as a waitress and attending beauty school who is always unlucky with love. Adam, Christian Slater, is her loner, shy busboy who saves Caroline when two men try to rape her on the way home one night.
Oh, my God.
She then gets to know him. They become close. She finds out about his pasts, and the attackers come after Adam for revenge. When Adam is recovering in the hospital, Caroline discovers that he has a heart defect, though he claims he has a baboon heart. All right, so based on the stories the nuns told him in an orphanage when he grew up. I don't understand what the fuck this movie's about. And then he catches a hockey puck and then dies. That's really weird. All right, at a hockey game, Adam catches a stray hockey puck that's shot into the crowd. On the way home, he falls asleep and dies at the age of 27. This is the worst written Wikipedia article ever. Like, what the fuck is happening here?
I imagine none of this happened in the movie.
So does he have a monkey heart or not? I'm so confused. What the hell's going on?
I don't know. I've never even heard of this movie.
You've never heard of it?
No.
I just remember because Christian Slater had a monkey heart. It was like a rom-com. And he's got a monkey heart.
It does sound pretty funny.
Untamed heart. And he catches a hockey puck and dies.
I always wanted to catch a hockey puck.
It was a real bad look for the NHL because then people were scared to go to the games because they didn't want to die from catching a hockey puck. I mean, that guy caught a hockey puck.
And falling asleep later.
I'm dead. Hey, if you catch a hockey puck and fall asleep within like 10 minutes afterwards, you're going to die. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like getting a concussion.
Yeah, it's like Candyman.
Or catch a hockey puck. Don't go to sleep.
If you catch a hockey puck, you got to go home and keep your feet elevated over your heart, or you're totally gonna die. What the fuck are you talking about?
But it's a baboon heart.
It's a monkey heart. It doesn't work that way.
What do I do with it? You got to hang it upside down.
Why? That's what the baboons do. I don't really know. It's kind of weird. Just figure it out. I don't know. Just, it's a monkey heart. What do you want from me? A monkey and a baboon aren't the same thing. Whatever. Now it's just semantics, bro.
You're the one who chose to catch a hockey puck.
You should have fucking thought of that before you got a monkey heart. You dummy. But no, okay, so that's not the same movie. That'd be cool if it was. Oh, she was in it. Guess what? She was in an episode of, Dennis.
What's that?
Guess what? Susanna Thompson was in an episode of. Take a guess.
The Simpsons?
No, she was
Seinfeld?
She was in an episode of Silk Stocking.
Oh, well.
Yes.
Let's have that look.
She was in the pilot. She played ADA Susan Harner. She was also in TNG. She was Varel in TNG. In the next phase, I don't know. Oh, that's when everybody. I forgot about that episode because they were phasing it out. That episode was stupid. She was also in Frame of Mind. I don't remember that one.
I think that's one of the episodes.
6th season, 21st. It's weird because like I watched TNG like 3 times back to back, and I can tell you very random things about it. It's like I don't remember that episode at all.
I think that's the one where Troy is a cake and Worf cuts her or something.
You mean like the "Don't Come Around Here No More" video, like that one?
Exactly.
Don't come around here no more.
Picard was Mad Hat.
Whatever you're looking for. That video was weird. And then in Voyager, she played the Borg Queen in 4 episodes.
Wow.
So that's a good thing. I mean, if you get in Star Trek, you can stay in Star Trek pretty long. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 checks from Star Trek. It's not bad.
I think Silk Stockings was CBS too, right? So maybe she had a.
She was apparently she was just in the pilot of Silk Stockings. Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's see, what's the pilot about Silk Stockings about? Let's find out because I liked reading all the Silk Stockings. All the
Detective Silk and Detective Stockings.
and the pilot, a model is killed in her apartment of sex. Yeah. I like how this came back. This is good recall because now we can maybe still do the podcast, Silk Stockings.
Yeah, I got it on my queue on Hulu.
Word? It's really, you're just totally bored with YouPorn at this point. You're like, I got to watch something different. I got to masturbate to something not porn anymore. My brain is rotted.
It'll be either DS9 or Silk Stockings.
I mean, she's a good-looking lady. But yeah, they totally make out, and then like Dax is like, "Look, why don't you stay here with me forever, and we'll be in love, and we can stay together." And she's like, "Yeah, no," and then she leaves.
Yeah,
that's the episode. Dax is pretty sad. I mean,
but I'm sure she'll be okay by next episode.
I'm sure she'll be okay with fucking throwing his 2 dicks inside of her.
Yeah.
You know? Because that happens pretty quick. I mean, rebound. So Worf is a rebound.
It's a good rebound.
It depends on how long after. I mean, maybe there'll be another romance Dax episode. Because if not, then Worf is just a rebound that really worked out for her. So that's cool. You know?
Yeah. It's like Moses Malone.
Yeah, right?
Rebounding the shit out.
Hell yeah. That's a real old reference. I hope our listeners get that. But again, we're talking about a show that's 23 years old, so probably.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
But I gotta say, overall, considering it's like a one-trick pony this episode, it's pretty good.
Yeah, not too bad.
Your internet, I don't hear you. Dennis?
No, I just said it's not too bad.
Okay. Because, yeah,
it got a little slow at some points.
Yeah, I mean, because you're just waiting for more hot kissing.
Yeah.
Because you're like, come on, let's go, chop chop. I'm sure there's like 4 hours of them making out that just got cut from the episode. They're like, dude, this fucking episode's 42 minutes long, Avery Brooks. You can't shoot 9 hours of them making out.
We don't need. Because that was a B story.
Oh, yeah.
No need for B stories here. I've got 98 minutes of
So Julian does a magic show in Corks.
That'd be awesome. I would totally be into that. That'd be a
I would like that to be the A story.
like Julian's magic career.
Yeah. So he gets magic powers from some storm or something.
I mean, stupider shit has happened in the franchise, so who knows? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It would be cool if there was an episode where Julian gets a monkey heart and then catches a hockey puck and dies. Like, that would be a really good episode.
That'd be the finale.
The series finale. They would really have to jam it in, though. I mean, he would have to have the monkey heart like in the first 2 minutes of the episode. Wow.
It all happens in the post-credit scene.
Dun, 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 dun. Let me ask you a question. Since we're in season 4 now, have you noticed, is the music sped up or is that just me? Like the theme song in the beginning?
Is it what?
Is it sped up? Like the theme song feels faster now.
To tell you the truth, I just skip over it every time.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, well, do me a favor and next time you watch, don't skip over the theme and just listen to it. I feel like it's gotten a little more lively. And if Ben was here, I would ask him because he would know. And I guess I could look on the internet to find out, but I don't want to because in my head, I'm convinced that it has sped up. So I don't want the facade of it to be ruined. But I like the idea of maybe the theme song being sped up because look, man, this fucking bullshit ass.
They did a remix.
Yeah, they're like, yo, we got to get fucking Swiss Beats in here to fix this shit. But it just feels faster. And I feel like after watching Voyager that they did the same thing with Voyager too because the themes were just too slow. And I know they changed.
Yeah, it does have.
What'd you say, Dennis?
I said it does have a really slow theme.
Yeah, and I know for a fact that they changed the Enterprise theme. They jazzed that one up. Because that shit was miserable. And then they changed that one a little.
I haven't watched enough of that show to know.
It's definitely not good. It goes from a Rod Stewart kind of ballad to a Bon Jovi kind of ballad by the time they cancel it. It's pretty terrible. It's subtle differences and not as dramatic sounding.
I wonder how long the series would have lasted with a decent.
I don't know, man. That's a tough. I've watched some of the later episodes of that, and I think one season is a whole arc. So if you're not into that storyline, then you're not into the whole season. And it's 23 episodes. That's a really long time.
Yeah.
To maintain one plot line or whatever.
Yeah. Especially nowadays, they could never do that. Not for that long.
Oh no, the BBC. I mean, they only do it in 4 episodes. Yeah, the fucking this BBC show.
Guns of the Dog.
Yeah, right. This show is super successful. They've got 30 seasons, 24 episodes. It's amazing. I don't know how they did it. Guns in the Dog. Guns in the Dog. So what do you say about Rejoined, Dennis? What is your score?
I give it a 6.
Even with the girl kissing?
I mean, that get to a 6 for me. It's
right.
Kind of run of the mill for me.
Man, I'm really surprised. I thought you would have scored much higher from all that hot kissing.
I'll have to think about it. Let me watch it one more time. Just that part.
Let me take my pants off.
In a loop.
We're going to do some Smoochy, smoochy. Girls kissing. I thought it
What
was
do you give it?
probably the same. Like I didn't love it. I thought it was decent. You know.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah.
You know.
It could have used a B story, I think.
Yeah, it could have used a B story. I don't think the A story was strong enough. I mean, it was, but like, it's just there wasn't much to it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it would have been a really good 34-minute episode.
Yeah, and well, I guess they could have just added more like kissing scenes. Maybe they should have banged. You know, that'd have been pretty hot. Like if there would have been some banging.
Right. In this scene, they will finger each other. Avery, we can't show that on TV. It will be implied.
What do you mean, TV? I thought this was just my fantasy.
No, Avery, this is the TV show. That has to go
You're
on.
all not here to watch like me?
I thought this was my present for making captain.
Terry owes me some money, so she agreed to do this?
Again, it's still weird to me but I guess, I don't know. Whatever. It's just a different time. October 30th,
I'd be
1995.
surprised if I grew up in the small southern town that took this off the air.
Yeah. I mean, shit, man. When I was a kid, with the Salem High School, people were pissed off that they were called the Devils, the Sun Devils, because the devil was evil.
No,
So,
really.
yeah, they probably would have done it in mine too. So, yeah. Whoa, that's cool. There's Alien Kiss. Dara Gelliman, an independent Canadian video artist, used the kiss in a sequence in Rejoined for her 3-minute 1999 project Alien Kisses. In the piece, the kiss scene is manipulated, the video is slowed, the images is enlarged and digitalized with trance music added. Whoa, that sounds fucking super bonerific.
3 minutes of alien kisses?
Yeah, it's just that them smooching over and over. We gotta find that. Yeah.
Just them?
Yeah, I don't know, but it sounds pretty awesome.
It does. That's all the time I need, 3 minutes.
It's been a long time, General.
Oh, new personal record.
Yeah, but 6, it works. I mean, it's an episode.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's the trill thing with their and whatnot.
Yeah, there are weird rules about trilling. But again, though, like, what if they just love each other because they love each other? What's trill got to do with it?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about a new direction.
It does seem like a weird rule, though, because why wouldn't you want to share your knowledge like lifetimes ago
Yeah.
back together and you share what you learned, you know?
Yeah, totally. What if
Be cool.
What if I got a monkey heart? Would I not be able to love a monkey? Huh?
They're like, what?
Now I'll never be able to love a monkey because I got this monkey heart. I always wanted to go
I
to
might as well catch a hockey puck and then go to
This is fucking bullshit. I've always been in love with Coco at the zoo. But now that I have this heart, I can't love him. Why? So that's why I like it. Sometimes you really have to sell out to the bit, Dennis, and I think you've always been very good at going along with things.
Never say no.
You got to just go with it.
First rule.
You never know where it could end up, you know?
Yeah.
Here, hang on. I got to put my dog outside.
All right.
Because if you pull the cord too soon, Dennis, you never know what could happen. But if you just go with it and just run with it, you never know.
Yeah, you got to see where it lands.
Yeah, man. You know, because I mean, they're not all going to be great. I mean, I'm not going to lie and be all like, "Oh man, this is the best bit ever." But you never know, you know.
Yeah.
got to believe in yourself. Believe in the bit. Believe in the comedy that comes from it.
That's right.
You know, that's how Police House started. That's how all the good ones go. You just gotta go with it.
Here I was, house version of a police show.
Yeah, if I didn't know.
The house is a police officer.
I still wish we had the Gee episode. That's a real bummer.
Oh, man.
Because you, me, and Manny talked about geese for like 45 minutes. And that was the best. I don't even know what happened.
It's disappointing.
It is.
Hopefully it's safe somewhere on the internet and you'll stumble across it.
Somewhere the bit of information is traveling through, you understand, the nuances of time and space as we know it, baby. It's out there. We just got to find it and pull it back in.
It was really good.
It was. It was really good. You're really good, Dennis. Your internet sucks, though. We got to figure something out.
Yeah, I got to do something.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You got to call Cox.
They need to suck my...
Maybe that's the problem.
Maybe. I keep demanding that.
Look, why don't you guys
my service gets worse and worse.
Why don't you guys get over here? I don't understand what the problem is. Don't make me masturbate to silk stockings, because I will. Maybe next time before we sign on, you can reboot your internet machine, like pull the plug or something, and then try again. Because like when you talk, you'll say like 5 words and then it goes out. And then for some reason I try to get closer to the computer, like I feel myself physically moving towards it so I can hear you, but the internet doesn't work that way because I'm an idiot. Why can't I? If I get closer to my monitor, I bet I can hear him. No, it's not working.
Why does that?
Why doesn't it work? Why can't I get closer to it? It's bullshit. Get closer to the sound. So, Dennis, it's always a pleasure, sir.
Yes, sir.
We will talk next week. Thank you for listening to Dork Trek. Subscribe on iTunes if it's your fancy, if the show tickles your fancy. Rate us on iTunes as well. And keep listening because we have a lot of fun. We got a lot more stuff to do. A lot more stuff.
And go seek out your old loves.
Yeah. Go seek out. Don't do that, Dennis. Your wife would be very sad if you went and seeked out your old love. Is this like foreshadowing some kind of dramatic event in your life, Dennis? I don't know. Your internet went out, so your silence was kind of suspect on that one. Now I don't know what to think. You're a very likable guy, Dennis, and I'm
being throttled.
If you leave your wife and young family, you might not be as likable anymore.
That wouldn't even be me.
And you kind of have her name tattooed on your arms. That would be weird too.
Yeah.
Because you'd have to find another woman with that name. Olsma, how do you say it?
I'd have to go to Turkey. There's nowhere else anybody has a name like that.
You never know. I mean, you never know, Dennis. This society that we live in is becoming more and more diverse by the day. You understand? You go down to the movie theaters and you see a black man and a white man eating out of the same popcorn box.
Not in 1995.
That's true. That's true. People were very upset about that in 1995. Get your damn hand out of my popcorn box.
Blocka.
I'm calling the cops. So.
You see a trio of women making out with each other.
There was some passionate kissing, though, too. As TV kissing goes, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I really thought we'd spend more time on the smooching. I'm happy that we did, and considering when I think back about how much time we spent on Dabo Girl's boobs, I'm really proud of us. I'm really proud.
Well, I mean, those were in our face the entire episode.
Yeah, we had no choice. This was the love, you understand? That was the lust, which is a different animal, you understand? This is love, baby. And
passion.
And I was happy she didn't die at the end. I gotta let my dog in. Hang on. Sorry, I had to carry Shay upstairs because he can't walk up the stairs anymore.
No worries.
Yeah, so that's why it took so long. All right. Well, that was a lot of waiting for just to say goodbye. So, you guys, thank you for listening. Next week, we'll be back with the whole gang. Jenny's kind of sick, and Ben is. This episode was too hot for him.
That's right.
He wouldn't be able to contain himself because he's a sex pervert. And the cool part is, I know he's not going to listen to it, so he'll have no idea that I just said that, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, he's not in it. He won't listen to it.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not going to listen to that. I'm not in that episode. What the hell do I care? So there you go. Sex pervert. Dennis, it's always a pleasure, buddy.